Hi guys, welcome back to the lockup, or one of them. Don't really know what I'm going to do here today, but I have come in. I feel like everything's just lying everywhere. So what I have discovered is, despite the gap under the door being just a tiny little gap, we get a lot of leaves blowing in underneath. So what we've done is, I've purchased these little floor mats here. Now the thickness of them, they appear to be thick enough just to take up that gap that's in under the door. So I think if we put these all down at the entrance of this garage, it might stop some of the stuff, dust, leaves, all sorts of rubbish blowing in underneath. And it'll just I'm going to make a clearer place for working, because it has turned into a little bit of a dumping ground here because we use the two sort of lockups for different things. This one's ended up becoming more messy. So yeah, quite a bit of a task ahead of us today. The spiders are something else. I'm also finding a lot of broken parts that should have been discarded at the time, but you know what it's like, guys. So I've got a heavy duty bag. I'm going to have a bit of a clear out here. Another thing that I find quite concerning is that I find some nice looking bolts, and I think to myself, what have they come off of? I've obviously not discarded that because it's cross-threaded or rounded at the head or whatever. This one looks pretty good, so I feel like I'm going to get a wee tub and keep all the nuts and bolts that I find just in case. You see how actually messy it gets, guys. This is just stuff blowing in under the door. So on sweeping up, guys, I found a little skeleton something. If anybody can identify what that's been, I'm reckoning a mouse or something like that. Disgusting. So the plan is, guys, right, I have to give this a hell of a clean up because last winter on the channel, if you'll remember, some of the long-term viewers will see that we started the project that was a Suzuki GS850G, and then the better weather started to come in. Obviously I kind of stick to one thing at a time. I got a wee bit sidelined with other projects, traded in my Virago 535 for a Virago 750 at one point. Decided the 750, although I quite liked it, the seated position I was kind of hurting my hip, so ended up selling that, buying the Harley Davidson 883, and yeah, just other things kind of just get in the way of this GS850 getting completed. It's always the bottom of the list of things to do. I also have on the channel the camper van, so yeah, that's had a few bits and bobs done to it over the last sort of 12 months. Another bit of tidying needing done on that for future episodes on here. It'll be background to MOT prepping it soon, but for now I'm going to get this all swept out, and the main aim is so that over the winter months again we can get back in here and start maybe I don't know if I'm going to get it finished, but certainly getting on with this GS850 and making it look like a bike at the very least, because currently it's just in boxes and bits, and that's never a good way to leave things, because when it does come to putting its stuff back together, as you all know, if you put it in a box, you've got every intentions coming back to it fairly soon. And for a lot of people, these projects can just end up left in boxes for years and years, and I don't want that to end up happening to us. So we'll be getting back here, we'll be getting back on with this project, and hopefully get it back into a running bike at the very least. Whether we get it MOT'd and on the road or not, I'm not entirely sure. There is quite a lot of money being spent on it, so to judge whether it's worth spending that money on this bike, we kind of have to get it running. And take the decision from there. If it turns out that it's a non-runner or whatever, we'll reinvestigate what we're going to do with it, but I'm kind of optimistic, so watch this space. For now, we'll just keep cleaning out this garage and get ready for the work that we've got in the future. I am finding some handy stuff as I go. Set of brake pads there, I believe from an XJ900, so they'll be going on peril, the white bike that I've got. Don't know how old my pads are, but I've certainly not changed them for a wee while, so we'll keep them on the desk here and we'll put them on there. Right, so swept out a wee bit, still got a bit of cleaning to do. Need to move that cabinet, get rid of these boxes at the bottom there, and then this entrance area will get all floored down. Time for a break, guys. You know, if you come to your lock-up or your garage or wherever it is you tinker around, it's supposed to be fun, and you honestly end up giving yourself more work than fun. I suppose it'll be worth it when I'm done, but yeah, your days off turned into a different type of work day. Okay. Start that there. Well, that doesn't work, does it? That's quite good. So we need them in the back bit. You can put them in the back. So Connie's just putting the trims here, and then we'll have it running down the side with a flat edge. Looks good. Right, so we've only got 2 packets of these floor tiles for the time being, guys, but how it looks with the first packet down, so there's 6 tiles in each packet, and it looks like we've gone halfway across, and not too far back, but just enough that we're going to have a work area. So the next thing we need to do is we're going to move everything over to this side, put it on the mats that are already down, and then we'll sweep the floor to the other side, get the other 6 mats down, and we'll let you see how it looks. A bit of work moving everything, but that's what we're doing today. We'll just better crack on. Look how dirty we've got the other side already, just walking on it. Right guys, so there it is, and by no means perfect. Obviously the back of the lock-up's still quite a mess there, but it's certainly created a working space there that we can use with a bit of soft ground for our old knees. It doesn't quite fit on this side. Didn't want to try cutting it, just in case we decide to move the mats. I don't want to have them cut. So we did do that side where it meets the edge. We were hoping that it was going to fit perfectly, but it's not quite. But still certainly a manageable space now that we're going to be able to utilise. So yeah, not too bad. Right guys, so quite pleased to get that flooring down today. Obviously I had my glamorous assistant Connie helping today with some of the hard work to clean this place out. I was quite amazed at how much leaves and everything blow under that door. So hopefully the thickness of the mats is just going to prevent that a little bit, having these at the entrance. But yeah, certainly be beneficial to have this down, be able to keep it clean and have a nice work area for cracking on with the GS850. So hopefully that'll be in future episodes during the winter. But for now I'm just going to end this here. Thanks for watching and we'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.